What's good? What's good? Smash the like button, subscribe. 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 Alright? I'm not playing around with you guys no more, man. We have a movement. There's too many haters. There's too much bullshit. There's too many mafioso wannabe and criminal thug worshippers. You feel me? There's too many fucking. There's not enough real men. There's too many motherfuckers that hide with parasites, and they form one big parasitic organism. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta throw some Robitussin. We're the Robitussin. We gotta throw some motherfucking we gotta throw some vaccine on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers is just some following motherfuckers, man. Just some straight up followers. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother story that we'll get into. I was doing a video that was good. Fucking OBS settings didn't have my microphone preset set, and I didn't do a volume check. I didn't do a mic check, which is terrible. So we were blabbing away and had to delete the video because there was no volume. But it is what it is. We'll be back with another one. We got plenty of gift to gab. We got plenty of vocalization to do, so we're not going to trip on it. But this subject is about Segway and how they did me dirty, and I can't get over that. I had to go to Best Buy to get them to switch a tire for me, okay? Because the second day I bought the Segway C80, all right, the tire popped and the frame bent. And it's a cheap ass frame, and I wanted Segway to replace the frame and the tire. I would have gladly have bought the next one, but being 2 days in, being that the frame was cheap as fuck, I wanted them to replace it. All right. Here's the problem. Two things. They said that they wanted. First of all, a couple things. First of all, they said, okay, we forwarded the ticket over to the mechanic, right? 4 days passed by. I'm calling him. I need the bike for work. I do Uber Eats, so I need the bike for work. I call him, and I'm like, hey, it's been 4 days. What's going on? I'm trying to get down to the bottom of this. What's the solution? So I talked to 2 or 3 people. The first 2 people were nice. Okay? The first 2 people were nice. Rhea, and I forget the second gentleman, okay? They were nice. They kept it real. They tried to help me. One guy says, hey, the mechanics speak Chinese. That you're going to have to replace the stuff. You're going to have to do the repair yourself. And the mechanic speaks Chinese. I don't have a problem with the mechanic speaking Chinese. That's cool with me. I'm cool with that. The problem I have is you guys should do a video where you take the Segway C80 apart and put it back together. That's all you have to do. I can handle the rest. If you do that, at least it helps me. Instead of me just taking it apart and trying to guess. You know what I'm saying? So I looked through the manual, and the manual said that in the owner's manual it says for the C80, and I'm pretty sure for the ninebot. I have two vehicles. I have the ninebot Max. I'm not gonna show it to you. I have 2 vehicles from Segway, 2 e-bikes, 2 e-scooters. I have the ninebot Max, okay, and I have the Segway C80. I've spent $3,000, and I would have gladly bought the Saran, the Segway X260. I would have gladly have bought the G30 LP. I would have gladly have bought 1 or 2 or even 3 more Segway C80s. But because of the treatment and because of the lack of customer service and support, I cannot recommend anyone buy Segway. I actually don't recommend, unless you're like MacGyver and you know the ins and outs of e-bikes and e-scooters, then go ahead. And if that's the case, why would you even buy from a manufacturer? You should just build one yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a mechanic or engineer, for sure. If you're super good, you're a handyman, you're good at figuring stuff out, breaking stuff apart and putting it back together, by all means, do what you think is right. But if you're a first-time buyer and you're looking to have a company that honors their product and can actually at least do videos to show what to do with their vehicles, then Segway is not the company for you. It's just not. It's just not. And so finally, when I call again, okay, this other guy gets on the phone. I think his name was Moore, and if it's not the same guy, forgive me. But I have a problem with this Moore character too, and I'll tell you why. I think it's the same guy. He goes, "Well, it's not my fault. People don't do their job correctly, and you know what? Um, um, turn in the warranty, which what the first girl should have told me, but it's fine. She was nice. Okay, fine. Do the warranty, fill it out on the app. When you go to fill it out on the app, it glitches. You can't even put it in on the app, okay? When you look at the owner's manual, they don't honor the warranty unless you buy directly from the Segway store, which why are you even selling your products on Best Buy, Target, and Walmart? You should just sell directly from the Segway store if that's the case. Because what's the difference if I buy it from, that's like Xbox coming out with selling the Xbox at GameStop, and you bought it at GameStop instead of buying it from Xbox Access, and they tell you, oh, we're not going to honor the manufacturer's warranty. You would look at them like, what the fuck? You're crazy. That makes no fucking sense. Every single manufacturer honors at least a 1-year limited warranty. Okay? Even if you buy from a third party. Now I'm never going to buy another Segway product. So congratulations, Segway. I'm never buying another product from you. And here's the thing. I actually like the Segway products. I actually like the products, but it's the lack of support that you get. You know what I'm saying? And some of the parts are kind of cheap. The one mechanic that they told me to go to never picked up the phone. I left a message. He never called me back. His answer machine was in Chinese, which is, again, it's okay. But he never called me back. Nothing. What am I going to do? Go show up there and he's not there? Go all the way to downtown? Try to tow my bike down there? Which, by the way, AAA doesn't consider it a vehicle. They consider it a recreational vehicle for some reason. Which they charge you way more money. So I couldn't even get a tow. I had to take it on the orange line to Best Buy on the 14-day just so they could switch it back. Shout out to Best Buy. I love you. Always going to buy stuff from you. You guys have the best policy. Matter of fact, if I would have had enough money to buy the Geek Squad warranty, I would have. And I'm really upset that I didn't buy the warranty. I'm hoping I can still go back, even though it's been about a month and a half, to buy that warranty. The bike works fine, the one you guys exchanged for. Really want to buy that warranty from you guys. I still have the ticket. It's $500. It's worth it, guys. If you do wind up buying, if you don't listen to me and you wind up buying a Segway product from Best Buy, you must buy the Best Buy warranty. You have to. Otherwise, you're assed out. You're assed out. I'm just warning you guys. I'm just warning you guys now. I got 2 products that if something happens to them, I got to go and I got to figure it out. Basically, I'm on my own. And if that's the case, I wouldn't buy a product from you. I wouldn't buy a product from you. When you buy a Toyota, does Toyota say fuck off, you're on your own? No. They give you a warranty. They give you a ride warranty. They do all this stuff, okay? They have mechanics. They do all kind of things, okay, for you. Even if it's a used car, they do stuff for you, all right? When you buy a bicycle, there's bike shops on every corner, okay? There's not a lot of e-bike shops, and a lot of them are on some grifting shit because a lot of times they give you low wattage for a high price, okay? That's a whole nother story, but I'm all over the place. But the guy tells me, so I try to explain to him that the app isn't working and I can't put in the VIN number. I hurt my knee, so I had to get down on my knees to look up at the VIN number, but you could hit an option, skip putting in the VIN number, right? So that's what I did. It just wouldn't work. And then when I did put in the VIN number finally, it still wouldn't work. So it's like, you want me to fill out the warranty. You're telling me that even if I do fill out the warranty, chances are they're not going to honor it. It says it in your literature you're not going to honor it. Okay? So at this point, it's you guys being shady. It's you guys not. The only way for you to know that they're not going to honor the warranty from 2 ways. The only way for you to know: you find the warranty online and you read it, okay, or you buy the product and then you read the owner's manual after that. Those are the only 2 ways that you're going to know. Now I should have tried to find the warranty You know what I'm saying? I recommend if you're going to buy something, find the warranty, find the owner's manual, and read it first to see if there's any stipulations. But there's no way of knowing. So to me, that's bait and switch because there's no way of knowing. I wouldn't have if I would have bought the product directly from the Segway store. Obviously, I would have taken the train all the way to Culver City and bought it at your flagship store if that was the case. Okay. My sister bought me the Segway C80 as the gift. As a gift, I bought the ninebot Max with my own money. All right, that I'm still paying for. Okay. But if that's the case, it should be abundantly clear. Instead of buying the product, then you find out after you, well, you already bought the product by then. You know what I'm saying? And what I should have did was, when I bought the product, read that in the manual, I should have immediately took it back to Best Buy and told them, it says it right here that they don't honor the manufacturer's warranty. And then Best Buy would have said, oh, well, we have one of our own. It's $200 for the Max. It's $500 for the whatever the prices were. Blah, blah, blah. You could get that. Um, and I would have told him I had no money at the time and I couldn't do it, and I would have returned the bike. I would have told my sister thank you, and we would have kept on searching. I was looking either at juice bikes, Segway. Um, I was looking at the electric bikes, electric, juice, Segway, and there was another company I was looking at. But I hurt my knee, so I was like, all right, I'm going to go for more of a scooter so I don't have to pedal. Because I hurt my knee real bad. You know what I'm saying? I hurt my knee. I hurt my knee on the scooter. What happened? I hurt my knee on the little scooter. I had bought the little scooter first. Oh, no, 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 no. I hurt my knee twice. I hurt my knee pedaling. This one bike, I worked, I think it was 40 hours on Uber Eats and made about $60, or no, $600, which is nothing. That's another video I'm gonna do on Uber like Eats. You know, it's you struggle hard, man. You struggle really hard. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. People think you make money doing that shit. You don't make no fucking money, bro. Especially now after COVID. They keep on wanting people to come back. Nobody tips you. Nobody tips you. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother thing that I'll do a thing on. But at least I have a job. That's the way I look at it. Some money's better than no money, but it's nothing to it's nothing to cheer about. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when my situation changes and I buy some more electric vehicles, which can cost me more money, when I buy some more e-scooters and e-bikes, um, then maybe as I'm able to work 8 hours a day straight without having to charge and wait. I have a whole process that I'll probably take you guys through on how I actually work with the two e-scooters that I have. But yeah, if I had some more e-scooters, it would definitely help out a lot. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to make it work with the two that I have. You know, one of them having about 40 miles of range, realistically. The C80, the ninebot Max only has like 20. That shit dies quick. You know what I mean? You know, even if you're in eco mode, it doesn't last that long. And you know, I've tried going in eco mode, and I'm not gonna lie, I do like eco mode, and I do like putting it in cruise control in eco mode and just coasting and shit. It's pretty smooth. The bikes are very smooth. Again, I'm not gonna. This is not a biased review or a biased statement or anything like that. The product is actually okay. You know what I'm saying? I can actually go up hills somewhat, not that much, not as much as I need to, but some hills that have a certain kind of slope you can go up. But major hills, no. You need something like a Dualtron or something like that to go up a real hill. You know, there's this like they give you some bullshit ass hill. Like no, a steep hill, you're gonna need the Nami Burn E. You're gonna need some heavy duty shit to go up a steep hill. The Nami Burn E, the Wolf King, or the Dualtron. You're gonna need one of those. You know what I mean? So I couldn't do the VIN number. As he's telling me this, he's like, oh, they're probably not gonna honor it. That shit set me off. So I said, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck your company. Fuck everything that has anything to do with you. You guys are some criminal combat bag, scumbag, fucking just parasite motherfuckers, right? And he's like quiet because I'm going off, right? He didn't say shit. Then I hang up the phone. I call back and I'm like, because everyone keeps asking me about the bike. And I tell people like, yo, don't buy this thing. It looks cool, but don't buy it, because that's all it does is look cool. There's so many things you're gonna be disappointed with after you buy the bike. You just are. And then when you get a flat tire, you're gonna be like, what do I do? You know what I mean? Because bike shops don't want to touch that shit. So it's a headache. You know what I mean? Knowing what I know now, I'm gonna approach things differently. So I called back after Best Buy took care of me. Now understand, Best Buy took care of me. Segway took my money and ran. I just want to be clear on what happened, okay? Best Buy, I owe them a lot, okay? Thank you for the great customer service that you provided. Segway, I hope you fucking go out of business. You're a piece of shit. You shouldn't even have a business. You shouldn't even be allowed to run. Segway, ninebot, your whole get down. I'm not buying shit from Saran. I'm not buying. Matter of fact, I'm going to make sure I look up companies that you own shares with and affiliations that you have. I'm going to make sure that anything affiliated with you, that I don't spend one red cent on your shitty ass company for guarantee. So one day the Segway has a feature. The Segway C80 has a feature where when the battery's plugged in to the bike, it has GPS. I got the bike back from the exchange and I went to check the GPS on it because I had it in my parking lot and I wanted to make sure it was okay. I had it in my parking garage. I couldn't see the bike and it was like 2 or 3 days and I was like, man, this sucks. What happened? So I call them and I speak to this Moore guy. This Moore guy tells me, I'm sorry, sir, but someone complained about us tracking people or whatever, so that GPS feature is no longer available. And I said, really? They said, yeah. I said, just because somebody complained? I said, yeah. Or they said, yeah. I said, man, that feature is amazing. It's an anti-theft feature. Why do they care about? That's how like, I can go park at an e-charging station, which is another video I do on how I'll let you guys know how I park at an e-charging station. That's coming up. But I can go to an e-charging station, leave my bike there, come home, go on the app and look and see that my bike's okay and that it's charging. Okay? It's a really great feature. Really great. It's an anti-theft feature. GPS anti-theft, like having a low jack in your car. It's a great feature. There's low jacks in tons of cars. It's how they stop people from stealing. Bike theft, scooter theft, bicycle theft is on an all-time high in Los Angeles. It's crazy. If you go, nothing against homeless people, I fuck with homeless people, but if you go to a homeless area, you see that they have rows and rows and rows of fucking bikes. Okay, how they get those, I don't know, but I don't trust it. You know what I'm saying? So bike thiever, and you know what? Not to put it on homeless people, because a thief is a thief. You got people who are blue collar who can't stop who can't stop stealing. So it has nothing to do with being homeless. It's about the character of an individual. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people who don't have a stand up character. Okay? So I forgot where I was going with all this, but oh, he tells me all the stuff I told you. The next day it worked. So either that was a lie, or they went through some case. I say it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Because I doubt that in the time that I called, someone complained, you guys shut down the whole fucking system, and then went to court and got it taken care of in 2 days. No, you guys lied about it. So this dude's a liar, and this is the same Joker who said, "Oh, it's not my fault. People didn't do their job." So it sounded like an Indian call center, an Indian scam call center. That's how it's coming off, right? So I'm like, man, this is supposed to be I don't know what kind of company to call it. This is supposed to be like the Apple of e-scooters. This is supposed to be, Segway, the one that had the two-wheel scooter, the mall cop scooter. You know what I'm saying? Everybody remembers those. This is supposed to be the Apple Tesla of e-scooters. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, as soon as you buy a product, you got nothing to do with the people that buy the product from you. How you expect to maintain your business? And the crazy thing is, I see the ninebot Max everywhere. So I'm like, yo, like I see this thing everywhere. But see, a couple people, I seen them with a broken fender and a fucked up ass tire just rolling like that. And I'm like, why are they rolling like that? Now I know why they're rolling like that. Now I know why. Okay, now I know why. Okay, and here's the thing. For the ninebot Max, if you break the back fender, you could buy parts. They don't sell their parts on their website for the C80 because not a lot of people bought the C80. So I'm asked out. With the Max, they show you, there's a video on the ninebot Max. Again, they break the whole thing down, they put it together. Great. That's great. Okay? But you got liars in your customer service. You got mechanics that don't answer tickets, that only speak Chinese, that won't help the customer. And once the customer spends their money on your product, you have nothing to do with them. Then you want them to prove that they have the product, which I do. I can pull out the warranties and shit. I got the warranties for both. I'll show you guys the warranties for both. I'm not lying, I'm telling the truth. Let me show you guys the warranties for both. Shit's brand new. The books are brand new. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. I'll just give you the warranties, not even the owner's manual. Just the warranties. Wait, that's the user manual. Where's the warranty? Quick start guide. Here's the warranty for the C80. Where's the ninebot Max warranty? Manual. Where's the ninebot Max warranty? User manual. Quick start guide. Here's the warranty right here. Now, what's the point of having the warranties? Okay, you shouldn't even. You're wasting your money. Don't even put them in the fucking box to your third party sellers, because you're wasting money by putting pamphlets in there. What are you putting these in here? Just as a disclaimer to tell people, oh, we're not gonna fucking look out for you. It's just scumbag. It's just scumbag low life shit. If you're gonna run a business, run it the right way. And that's the problem with people who run businesses, top down. I worked for shady companies. I seen how they operate. And when you're desperate for money, you do things, and then it's like, you know what? After a while, at least for me, my integrity said, you know what? I'm better than this. I don't need to be doing this shit. Here we go. Limited manufacturer's warranty, Americas. Okay? For both. Alright? On the app, I can send a picture on the app. It says proud owner for something days. Okay? I even sent them a picture of the purchase from Best Buy. Alright? It said we need proof of purchase. I send that. Nothing. They didn't get back. Nothing. Then they play games and say, oh yeah, sorry sir, someone complained. So, I know it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but dude, that's because Best Buy took care of me. If Best Buy never took care of me, I'd be out $2,000 with a bike that's collecting dust that I only had for 2 days. Please, 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 do yourself a favor. Do your homework. I know there's scooter companies. I know there's scooter review channels is what I meant to say. I know that there's scooter review channels on YouTube. I assume that they're paid by these companies. I have to assume. Because if you were really someone that bought a scooter from Segway, you would know what's up. Just like the brother that I saw who had his fender ripped off. Just like the other brother I saw rolling on a fucking flat tire. Just rolling around on a flat tire. Okay? With a fucking wires coming out of it. That's how you want your product to look, Segway? You want some fucking guy rolling around with wires coming out of his tire, you realize when someone sees that, they're going to think to themselves two things. That guy's broke and can't afford to get a new tire, or two, I wonder why the company that he bought the scooter from didn't sell him another tire. They could have said, "Look, man, we have to sell you the stuff. Sorry, we'll sell it to you." They didn't even want to do that. So, I'm going to avoid Segway as much as possible, which is what they want anyway. But I'm never buying another Segway product again. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I actually need to buy a battery for the C80. That battery would give me an extra 40 miles, which is what I need for work. I'm seriously contemplating not buying it, man. I'm seriously contemplating not buying it because of the bad experience that I had with Segway. So I know I did some short videos and stuff like that, but I just wanted to be clear. You know what I'm saying? And also too, I'm looking at different companies. I'm not gonna say who just yet because I don't want to come off as being biased and people thinking, oh, you work for them and stuff like that. No. I found all this stuff after the fact, after going through what I went through. Unfortunately, experience is the best teacher. So now I know what I know. What I recommend, guys, if you have a company that's local to you, if you're in the city where the Dualtron makes the Dualtron, buy you a Dualtron. That way, at least you can go drive to the manufacturer and kick up dust. I can't go fucking take a plane to China with my scooter. You know what I'm saying? So buy locally. That's what I would recommend. Buy locally. Let the third party sellers deal with the bullshit with these manufacturers. And what'll happen is third party sellers will no longer carry those products because they're gonna bullshit the third party seller just like they bullshit the customer. They're gonna do the same thing. And the third party seller is not gonna be okay with taking a loss like that. And they have the ability to move their business to somewhere else. And that'll hurt the manufacturer because the manufacturer won't be able to offload 10, 20, 100 scooters and their business will slow down. Why? Because they have bad business practices and horrible customer service. So with that being said, Segway's customer service is horrible. I highly recommend not buying a single thing from them or else you'll be sorry. That's my piece. Oh, and by the way, to you motherfuckers that come on here with your bullshit, which I already know about, but the Segway people that came and defended Segway, I know who the fuck you are. You don't just come out and defend Segway like out of nowhere. Then I go to click on your video, you got no videos talking about I got a Segway C8. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You don't think I know that you work for the company? Like next time I'm putting you motherfuckers out on blast and I'm gonna have you guys go on live with me and explain that shit. Explain that shit to me. Explain how everything's okay and how you're good. Okay? Guarantee you got a tool set and you had to do some shit yourself. Guarantee you had to do it yourself. Okay? And before you guys say, oh, well, most e-bike companies and e-scooter companies, you have to do the work yourself. You're right, but you still get some kind of support. With Segway, no calls, no follow-up, no nothing. I had to redo the same process of what I did the first day I called, and they said, well, we'll see what happens. Fuck that. Fuck Segway. Fuck Segway. Fuck Segway. Segway, fuck you. Okay? You're a criminal. You're a shitty company, and it's a matter of time before you go out. Yeah, everyone's buying the ninebot Max, but guess what? They're not going to buy a second one. They're not going to buy a third one. They're going to switch to another company. So you'll make that quick ninebot Max money, but you ain't making anything else. And you biting news design anyway. If you look at the C80, it looks just like the new what is it? The UQI. So that's another red flag. You know what I mean? It's like the guy from Electric said that the Bloom Scooters company had news product on their website, and then when they called him out on it, was like, why is this on your website? They said, oh, well, we get it from the same manufacturer, we sell the same product. They called New to ask them, And New said, we don't know who the fuck these guys are. That's not true. That kind of shit is happening all the time where businesses are lying. And trust me, I worked in sales for years. That's why I got out of sales, because people think that lying in order to get the money, conning and defrauding people, they think that's the same as selling. They think it's the same as selling. Because the thing about it is with sales is that people don't realize, like, with sales is that you can't say whatever you want. Like, you can't just say whatever just to get the sale. Just because you need money. I know you need money. I know you're desperate, but you can't be desperate. You got to hang up on some people. You got to say good luck and let them get ripped off by somebody else. That's just the way it goes, because you have to believe that you have the best product and you're the best salesman. And if they can't get that over the phone, that you're the best salesman and that you're sincere, if they can't tell, then it is what it is. But once you start lying and doing the fraud shit and fucking winning people over and conning them to convince them to get them to trust you, but it's all a lie, fuck that. I don't care if you make fucking 5 million. See, that's the thing. I've seen some of these people make millions of dollars, but my conscience is clear because I don't do shit like that. And if I feel like I'm going that direction, I get the fuck out of there because it's corrupting my spirit and my soul. Segway is a corrupt company. They're on some bullshit. Ninebot Segway is a corrupt company. They did me dirty. I bought a product from them. I reported them to the Better Business Bureau because they're a shitty fucking company. And had I known what I know now, I wouldn't have bought a tire from them, let alone 2 scooters. Okay, so I hope I saved you guys some time. Do your research. Find a company that's close to you. Find a mechanic ahead of time before you buy. Try to find a mechanic like, hey, do you work on scooters? Maybe even somebody that'll teach you. But those are the 2 things. Mechanic, close by. Find a mechanic. Buy from a seller that's close by, and see if somebody will teach you how to work on those vehicles. Those are vital. But I really, really regret buying anything from Segway. I wish I could take them back. And there's a company that I want to buy some product from, but I'm gonna have to turn these into money and and that's going to be hard because there's always some bullshit with these bikes. The range is always off. They lie about it. One day I get 40 miles of range. One day I got 47 miles of range. The other day I got 31. Like, how the fuck? Same charge. Like, how did that happen? I got 41 miles one day, even before I even got the fucking the extra wire to charge at e-stations. I got 47 miles one day. Then one day I got 37. Then one day I got 31. Like, what? All charged the same way. All charged for as long as they should have been charged for. So just don't buy from Segway, man. Don't buy from Segway. Okay? I'm out.